Have you ever wondered if our lives are written in the stars, or if we make our own luck? There's a fascinating old story that explores this very question, and it might just change the way you see things. In a faraway kingdom, there lived a wise and generous king. Every evening, he would walk through his city in disguise to understand his people better. On these walks, he always passed by beggars sitting near the palace gates. One of them, whenever he saw the king's carriage pass, would loudly proclaim glory and fortune come from the king. He believed that his prosperity depended entirely on the king's favor. The other beggar, however, was a quiet man. When he saw the king, he would simply look up at the heavens and say, "Glory and fortune come from God alone." This happened day after day. The king noticed their contrasting beliefs. He was pleased with the first beggar who put so much faith in him, but he was also intrigued by the second beggar's unwavering faith in a higher power. One day, the king decided to reward the beggar who praised him. He thought, "I will make this man rich to prove that I am indeed the source of his fortune." That evening, he ordered his cook to roast a large, delicious chicken, and inside, he secretly placed a handful of sparkling gold coins. As he passed the beggars, he handed the entire chicken to the one who always sang his praises. The man was overjoyed. He thanked the king profusely and couldn't believe his luck. However, the beggar thought to himself, "A whole roasted chicken is wonderful, but I haven't eaten properly in days. This is too much for me. Maybe I can sell it for a few silver coins to buy bread for the whole week." He turned to the other beggar, the one who had faith in God, and offered him the chicken. "Friend," he said, "you look hungry. Would you like to buy this magnificent roasted chicken from me? I'll sell it to you for just a few small coins." The second beggar, who had only managed to collect a couple of coins that day, thought it was a fair deal. He handed over his earnings and took the chicken, thanking both the man and God for this unexpected meal. He went to his humble corner to eat. As he began to cut into the chicken, his knife hit something hard. To his astonishment, he discovered the pile of shiny gold coins hidden inside. He fell to his knees, overwhelmed with gratitude, realizing that his fortune had indeed come from God, just as he had always believed. The next day, the king walked by again, eager to see the first beggar dressed in fine new clothes. But to his surprise, the man was still sitting there in his old rags, shouting, "Glory and fortune come from the king." The king was puzzled, approached him and asked, "What did you do with the chicken I gave you yesterday?" The beggar explained, "Oh, your majesty, it was a magnificent gift, but it was too much for one person, so I sold it to my friend here for a few coins to buy some bread." The king then turned to the second beggar, who was now clean and wearing simple but new garments. He looked peaceful and content. The king smiled, finally understanding. He realized that even when he tried to control destiny and reward a specific person, fate had its own plan. The reward was always meant for the one who believed it would come from a higher source. It found its way to him, not through the king's hand directly, but through the mysterious workings of destiny. This story reminds us that while we can work hard and be grateful to those who help us, some things are just meant to be. Our blessings often find us in the most unexpected ways, guided by a force greater than any king or human plan. So maybe the secret isn't just about who you have faith in, but in trusting that what is meant for you will always find its way to you. What do you think? Is it destiny, or our own choices that shape our lives? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.